Alright, we have our first opponent and our first hand. Well, with this deck, Faithless Suiting is easily the most important card. And it lets you keep a lot of hands. I think this is actually still going to be one of the hands it lets us keep. It's obviously not great. But we've got 3 draws to find a land. And if it's a green source, then we're pretty much good to go. So I guess I'll take those chances. Alright, missed. Well, didn't miss entirely. Let's see. This is easily one of the discards. Other one is not so easy. Conscripts might be better off in my hand. The Pilgrim, well, let's see, if I draw a green source now, I'm going to be able to play Borderland Ranger and Mulch. So the Pilgrim is pretty much dead. So I'm just going to discard that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're up against... Okay, so that could be red-green or Jundish. Okay. That'll do, sort of. What's important to remember when testing for your own deck, it's that it's not so important what your opponent does. It's just that your deck works, and as long as you can always find interactions where you might want to have something in the board or in the main deck for that interaction. But mostly we're just testing to make sure our deck is good by itself, and then we can focus on certain matchups later on. So let's see, I have options now. Let's see, he played another forest and didn't play an ooze or anything else, so I'm gonna guess he's got Avenger. Playing Fiend Hunter is actually fine here, but I don't know if that's really what I want to do. What is my game plan? If he has Avenger, it's going to be kind of hard for me to get back in the game. So I could save the Fiend Hunter for the Avenger, but it also means I'm not casting Huntmaster next turn. And I probably do want to do that. I suppose my game plan is to find an angel. To survive and find an angel. So mulching now I think might be best. Or I guess I could Ranger now and then mulch next turn. Although I could mulch Fiend Hunter next turn. Like, I don't really have to cast Huntmaster. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let's see, my mana requirements I think are all met. Especially with the wilds in play. Oh, no Avenger, alright. That's pretty good for us. I think I actually block here. Although if I keep taking it, I guess I don't want to cast this yet. Nah, I think I have to cast it. So yeah, we'll block. So this way I can just trade again with the wolf. And also put a human in the graveyard. His own Huntmaster, okay. Well, so my play didn't really take that into account. It's safe to say. Let's see, I might need another white source. I think I might need another red source first, actually. Fiend Hunter, yeah. My only white cards are double white or rights, so just get a mountain. Alright, so playing our Huntmaster is gonna cost us, because he's probably just gonna play or pass without playing a spell, but that's fine. I think in this situation that's fine, because our game plan remains the same, and as long as we execute it, then it doesn't matter if he passes here. We just need to find that angel. Guess I wouldn't mind putting another human in the graveyard. I could play Fiend Hunter here. I would have liked to have played Mulch if I was going to do that. But that's a little too risky, so still not going to do that. Like, I guess I could just get rid of the Wolf and block the Huntmaster. That would actually be okay. Let's see, the only card I could have here to counter his pass and flip is Restoration Angel. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to put me on that. So next turn I can Mulch, Rights back my Huntmaster, assuming it's dead, which will flip his back, so that would be bad also. Mulch, Fiend Hunter the Huntmaster, maybe. Or if I was going to do that, I would probably just loot and then Fiend Hunter. But doing that... could actually just block here. Actually, I think I should block here. Because, yeah, passing there loses too much value. And the longer the game goes like this, the better off I am. So as I was trying to say, Vorapede, okay, well that's bad for me. I do have Fiend Hunter, but that's a bad sign. That means he's playing Jundish and not just red-green. So I guess drawing Borderline Ranger, could go Ranger, Fiend Hunter. I have a lot of options here. I could loot Fiend Hunter. But next turn, I'll have 7 mana anyway if I play the Ranger, and then I can loot and flashback Rights, so that's what I would rather do, because this way I get the extra body. My mana is kind of curious here. Yeah, I think I have everything I should need. Probably should like do some kind of math to figure out exactly what I would ever need. Like having 2 red sources is enough red, 1 black is enough. If I was gonna have extra whites, it would be to play double Fiend Hunter. I guess I'm taking a Plains then, just in case of double Fiend Hunter. Yeah, 2 green is also enough green. So yeah, oh yeah, I was saying, it's a bad sign he's playing Jund, because that means we have to deal with Blasphemous Act. Which just means, well I guess we have multiple rights already, so I guess we can already beat one. Top deck. Pretty nice. The thing about Bonfire's Miracle is that it doesn't always come up right when you need it. But this is probably the perfect turn. I suppose. Well, yeah. After I Angel, he can have it in his hand. It does virtually the same thing. So this was the perfect time to have it off the top. All right. Let's see what I can do. So I can survive one more turn. I think no matter what. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just loot. Well, yeah. Well, no, I think I want to Rights back the Fiend Hunter here, because that keeps me even with him. So if I was gonna do that, I might as well just dig deeper and Mulch instead, because like nothing I draw here would actually matter off looting, so I might as well just Mulch for more cards to see if I can hit that Angel. Although the one thing it does is not let me draw Fiend Hunter off the looting, but hitting more cards here was more relevant, obviously. Well, it's not really that obvious actually, but it did turn out that way. I think it's safe to say the deck is pretty complicated to play. There's a lot of options, and it's not always obvious which one is correct. And for this matchup, Sever Seems pretty strong. I like to bring in trees against Silverhearts, and against Vorpede it's just as good. So it's a consideration. This guy's obviously not that exciting. Anything else not that exciting? Not really. Well, let's see, what's he gonna bring in? I don't really know. I don't think he really has anything of significance. The tree is actually not a bad card. But that would really load me up on 4 drops. So is this card actually bad in this matchup? Or this one? Well, not really. Those are both good still. They're not good against the cards the tree is good against, but they're still good. Maybe I could just trim. This matchup seems pretty easy though. Doesn't really matter if I bring that in or not. Maybe just this should be fine. Sever already does what tree does, I think, but better. And we don't know if he's playing Silverheart or not. Alright, another looting hand, can't really mulligan. Although it is a little better than the last one. Okay, where's my forest? Predicament. This is what I'm doing here. I play the swamp so that I can draw one of my cemeteries and untap the cemetery. And then after that, once again, many options. Probably just loot. Depends on how much pressure I'm under. Oh man. Okay, well, no green source, so my options are limited to looting. I don't know, maybe I don't play enough green sources. I don't know. So Pilgrim goes away. And well, there's not really any point in reanimating Angel yet, so should I just save it and try to cast it, or just discard it and then cast a bunch of guys until I can reanimate it? Well, it's possible that I have to deal with Cage, so well, I guess Cage shuts this off anyway, whether or not it's in the graveyard, so just discard it. And still no untapped forest. I should check my deck list here. We've got 5 forest, 3 cavern, 3 cemetery, 4 wilds. So totaling 15 green sources. If you don't count wilds, it's still 11. That should be enough. I'm pretty sure we're good on green. Maybe it's just unlikely things happening. Okay. So he has Cage and he has power. Man, so I can't rely on Angel this game. So I could. Yeah, playing Aristocrat here is just awful. I really just need to have a green source so I can play Huntmaster after Huntmaster. Okay, just an ooze. Good. I was a little worried. We might have a Vorpede. And now I draw a forest. So now I can mulch Huntmaster, I guess. So I wonder if I should actually have anything for this or just go with my secondary plan, which is just to play a bunch of guys. Probably just go with secondary plan. Let's see, this would put me at 8 if I took it. And I can be pretty certain he's going to play a spell. So, yeah, I'll just block. Huntmaster's not going to be flipping for a long time. And there's no way I'm about to pass without playing a spell. Let's see. So what if I had something maybe not that narrow? What could I have? Ancient Garage is pretty narrow. Can't really think of anything that's not too narrow. Crushing Vines isn't, no. Bramble Crush, just not good enough. I don't know. Well, okay, he is playing Silverheart. That's very bad for me right now. Let's go get a Forest, I think. Play Aristocrat. That's really all I can do. Yeah, this might be a little harder without access to Angel. Although Sever would be helpful. Tree would be fine, though I don't think it would actually be worth having. Maybe I should just have a slightly better game plan for beating Cage, but not board in any specific answer to it. So I could, if I threw my Huntmaster away, I could actually trade with Dawn Treader Elk, or not, I guess yeah, trade my Huntmaster with Elk, basically. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's fine for sure. Yeah. I don't really know what my outs are though at this point. Okay, that's fine. The best thing I could draw, I guess Sever. Although the thing about Sever in this deck, I would have to have a Woodland Cemetery to flash it back. That's not that bad. I mean, we play Mulch. And just a Vorpede with +4/+4. Yeah, Sever, definitely the card I need. a second aristocrat. Doesn't help me. Alright, let's see if I have a game plan for Cage. So he also has Silver Heart. So I'm not fast enough to beat his own aggressive start. I guess just drawing a little better and playing a little differently. Like I was playing that game early on before he had Cage. I was playing as though I was gonna be able to Angel. If I ignore the Angel, just keep it as a backup plan, then maybe that could work. I could also board out, some of these. I saw multiple Cages from him, so I board out some of these. Bring in the Angel, maybe the monks. Conscripts isn't actually that bad, I think, with the new game plan. But I think I'll just have the fourth aristocrat back instead. Alright, we'll try this. Yeah. Don't think I like this one. Yep, where are my faithless lootings? Alright, there they are. Or there it is. Yeah, we'll lead off with Pilgrim. With our new game plan, we don't really... Well, even in the original game plan, actually, we don't need to loot on turn 1. Unless we have hands like the ones we kept the first 2 games. Yeah, you really don't need to loot that early. Like you don't even want to reanimate Angel on turn 4 if you could. Ouch. Really? That hurts. Ah, that really hurts. Jeez. Alright. So obviously need to keep this. I think maybe I'm on some kind of aristocrat aggressive plan. And I'd rather keep the Sever than the Fiend Hunter, just in case I don't get the 2 white mana. So we'll go with that. Sure. Sure. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, what do I name here? Human? Probably human. I guess I always name human, unless I just need to cast aristocrat. Or make the angel uncounterable. Well, I guess I did let my aristocrat die if he has a removal spell, so maybe I didn't have to play so aggressively, maybe. Yeah. And I forgot to sacrifice it too, but it probably doesn't matter. Let's see, I'm searching for planes here. And I'm on a new plan, which involves a 4/6 flying, and my opponent not drawing lands. Currently we're racing and we're not losing the race at all, so I guess I'm taking that and attacking back. Oh, really? I was pretty certain he wasn't playing that card, because, well, I haven't seen it yet, and he has Dawn Treader Elk, but alright. I guess you have a good card. Alright, he took it. Very satisfied with that. Really? Now I'm probably getting bonfired. Yep. uh. Okay, so I think I don't know what to think yet. The cage is obviously a problem, but I don't know. I'm pretty certain that I'm not. I don't want to game for the cage. I just want to come up with a reasonable board plan that can still beat that deck, and just ignore cage. And I think maybe Silverheart is the card I want. Mountain. Yeah, I think Silverheart is the card. So let's see. Geisard Monk just opens me up to being blown out by Bonfire. I don't know. That might be the card I don't want. Like, there was no real purpose for that. Actually, there was something. Actually, it was for the Invisible Stalker deck to give me something to block with on his like unstoppable guys. So there's a purpose for that. But it's not a very good one. I could probably get by on just one copy of the card. I forgot to make it uncounterable. And I mean, there's definitely some other cards in here too that I'm not sure about yet, like Purify the Grave, the one Restoration Angel. So we'll do that change currently. I think I want to have 3 Silver Hearts. So also, see the trees. The trees are for if I'm not bringing them in this matchup, which I don't think I should be. Therefore, just decks with Silverheart or Boros, and decks with Silverheart that aren't this deck, because this deck also has Blasphemous Act. And yeah, it's just not something I want in this matchup. Really. Okay. Actually, I shouldn't be playing lands now, because I could draw looting. I'm very used to playing lands at every chance. But with this deck, there's a point where you stop playing them. Is that a bonfire? He's probably just he's gonna double bonfire me. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm not dead yet, but I'm still pretty certain I can't win. Okay, so we learned a few things. So with that, we'll go back into deck editor and make the appropriate changes, and then move on to the next two man. Um, I think even though the green sources seemed a little off, I think we have enough of them. So we're just going to make the changes to the sideboard, and that's it for now.